Alrighty. People have bought a house full of furniture in less fucking time. Alrighty. People have bought a house full of furniture. In school, it's exams, damn. Yeah, well, don't let them boss you around, mate. In school, that's the best advice I've got. Yeah, well, don't let them boss you around, mate. In school, that's the best advice. Hang on, I've got an echo. Fuck. Hang on, I've got an echo. Fuck. I can't even remember where I was last time I fired off Majora's Mask. I know we had some item collection going on, but I can't remember how far into that I got. I don't know if multitasking games really is... Whoa, shit. I don't know if that really is for me. Alright, anyway. Let's see if I fuck this up. I'm not going to get very far without that controller. I'm going to need that hand back, Ed. And maybe get me out. Oh, you got an extraction mission going on over there to get out of them exams. I wasn't really a book guy. Fuck that. Oh, that's right. And we got the endurance power up from the fairy. I've got to be honest. I'm always fucking lying when I try to remember which one was which. Alright, so I do remember we did the Dongero frog thing. Now I'm not at all sure just how far we got with that. Yeah, I remember we went to the bank, but wasn't there something else? I thought there was, yeah, the rehearsals. So, but I think this requires... Yeah, this requires defeating Gyorg again, I think. Or can we get away with it? Yeah, actually, that's fucking very interesting. So I guess we'll find out. We'll see where that goes. I remember the rehearsal mini games, but I didn't really want to do that shit. We were coming up pretty late last time. Or Air Force. Yeah, both. Alright. Actually, if I just... Oh, no, I need the window to be active to do that. Yeah, okay, but this still... Yeah, we've still got the remains. We're still good. Because I think it's interesting when you're inside of the clock tower, it actually halts the timeline. Oh god. So, Song of Soaring, and go back to the Zora Cape. Because I'm fairly certain that rehearsal thing, I'm gonna have to defeat Gyorg again for that, or Gyorg, whatever the... I'm pretty sure it's Gyorg. But anyway, we'll find out. Quick blood test, you'll know the worst in 48 hours. That is good. I'm sure... I don't know if we'll actually get the stone tower tonight, but having a fairy on hand isn't going to be too bad. Yeah, so she is there. Yeah, maybe I should have done this last time, because then I wouldn't have to do this screw around. No, that's Sonata of Awakening, that's not it. Hang on, it's... Yeah, that's it. I don't like cheating the songs too much. I try to remember them as best as I can. Yeah, so you need New Wave Bossa Nova to get access to the Great Bay Temple. You need Sonata of Awakening to get to, well, what the hell? Yeah, that's going to be a little bit annoying. I'm probably going to have to clean that. You need Sonata of Awakening to get to the Woodfall Temple, and you need the Goron's Lullaby to get to the Snowhead Temple, and... What's the one? Stone Tower's got one as well. I think it's what, the Elegy of Emptiness. So instead of warp songs, you've got songs that give you access to the temple. Yeah, shit. Where's my ISO? I'm gonna need that. Yeah, that stick is sticking, and I don't like it. That real quick. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Because then that's just going to be a convenient excuse as to why I'm playing like shit tonight, and I don't like having convenient excuses for things like that. It's just an excuse not to try, really. I better lock that as well. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, that's better. Not too sure. I don't think that's been near anything, but for some reason that just was stalling out a little bit on that right-hand side. Yeah, alright, that's plenty. That's definitely back. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, 30 arrows should be plenty. Hopefully we're not here for too long, so we can get on with it. Yeah, I'll tell you, he was getting the better of me on that last stream when we did Majora. I don't think he can skip the intros. I think they're always there no matter what, because the title card has to play. shit! Hopefully we don't have a repeat performance of what happened last time. Yeah, so there is no actual frontal attack on this thing. Yeah, I didn't think there was. Maybe there is and I'm just not thinking of it. It wouldn't be the first time this playthrough I completely screwed that up, but... Yeah, I'm not getting greedy anymore. I seems to only be able to get the one sweet spot on him. Oh shit. Now, I'm not too sure if this actually is a prerequisite, but if it's anything like the last, if it's anything like the last two, side quest whatsies, it's gonna be mandatory to kill this guy again. So what I find interesting is that you maintain the remains from these bosses, yet their deaths and their effects of them don't last. It's just weird. Alright, so I hit him 3 times then. I don't know why it wasn't giving me that sort of luck the last time. And I never realised that before, because I'm pretty sure I always turn back to normal before walking into the teleporter, but Link always powers down. I didn't realise that. Okay. Alright, well where the hell is everyone? Oh, there we go. Yeah, but I don't believe there's anything actually achievable in doing this, though, is there? Like, I thought there was, but I might have been confusing it with the Deku scrub in Lulu's room, whichever one that is. Might be the furthest one, I think. This might be what I was confusing it with. Yeah, in her room there's a heart container. Just out of interest, what happens if you speak to him? Yeah, okay, so it definitely is the mountain for this one. But the one at the... But to get that deed, though, I'm pretty sure you need the canyon one to get the guy at the mountains to move. Alright. I'm sure we'll find out. Yeah, I never found a warp point near Ikana. I only went there to get the stone mask. Alright. Don't think we'll be using the Zora for a while. Yeah, I always take the bunny hood off when it comes time to jump across that. It puts a little too much into, it puts a bit too much spring in the step, I think. I often overshoot the mark. Yeah, it's interesting that chest, yeah, the Goron is fucking shit for taking care of Deku Barbers. But the chest here, if you use that Clocktown glitch to explore as the Deku Scrub, that chest isn't there. Come on, Link, for fuck's sake, mate. Yeah, an easy 40 rupees, it ain't bad. Alright, that should be enough for the... Yeah, alright. I can't even remember where I had Epona last. It might have been Stone Tower. Was there ever a top-down Zelda game that had Epona in it? I'm really not too sure. Okay, is this actually... Are we ready to actually fire off on Stone Tower yet? Defense enhancements, Fisherman's Midlife Crisis. Yeah, we did all of that. The Frog Choir. Underwater goodies. Yep. You'll need the Song of Storms to progress. We did get that, didn't we? Wait a minute, does this fool reckon? Yeah, that's right. I remember now. It's interesting that the Gorman brothers had that. Okay, is that like an emulation thing, or is he actually turning into a ghost? Yeah, no, he's gone. Oh, fuck this. This is just Nintendo taking the piss now. Yeah, this is quite a tone shift from the rest of the game. I mean, like, I know Majora's Mask isn't all sunshine and rainbows anyway, but every time I come to Ikana Canyon, I just want to do whatever the hell it is we've come to do and get out of here. Because it is just eerie as all hell. Yeah, actually, just to check... Yeah, we got the Song of Storms. What we haven't done with it is play it for, what, Guru, I think his name is. Yeah, we got the rupees. Yeah, we got the Gyro's mask. Ikana Valley. If you haven't gone to the graveyard, go and do that. Yeah, we've done that. If it's still the first day, you'll see Sakon. We've just seen him. He'll ask to see your sword for a moment. Yeah, and fucking steal it. Yeah, alright. I think the Anju and Cafe side quest will probably be its own stream, because that's a bit of a slog, that. We haven't even attempted that yet, because there's no point, right? Like, not until... Alright, I'm forgetting something. What the hell am I forgetting? I was thinking about that through the week, if we have enough to actually do that quest. I don't believe so, no. Alright, what the hell? It's on the other side, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, fuck off. It's not very often that I kill something in the air with the hook shot. And nothing wrong with a little bit of insurance, that's all. You never know what's going to pop out that isn't going to start playing nice. Yeah, but he lands up there, doesn't he? Yeah, I never quite understood what the go with these guys was. it says it's gear, just concentrating on blocking and dodging those sharp swords. What the hell? I don't know what that was all about. Regrettably, although my arrival you were spectacular, I shall take my bow and really wisdom. If one tries to enter the spring water cave without knowing the song that's... Yeah, see, this is why I never really... I mean, it's 100% run, so I had to go and get the Gyro's mask anyway, but I don't think... If you know to have the Song of Storms, this thing doesn't really serve much of a purpose, I don't believe. It was just 2 arrow shots is enough to down him, like... Alright. Yeah, fuck this. I'm never gonna nail that. Let's get that map from Tingle. The sooner we finish up with him, the better, because there's no more maps after this. Why is Clocktown a choice? Oh, I just wanted to try it and see what it did. Yeah, I thought we already had it. It's interesting that it stays listed, even though you've already got it. Fuck. No excuses there, I should have got that. Ooh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is another one of those they spawn in all the time, no matter what. Fucking deal with it, because there needs to be something annoying in every area. Yeah. But I don't think these guys have got any connection to the Ikana royal family or anything. Every 2 minutes on every day, the girl who lives in the music box house goes to the dry well to check on something. Oh, that's right. So, nah, there is a... Yeah, all of these guys have got to get rolled before she comes out. There's got to be one around here somewhere. Yep. Hang on, what? Did I miss a Gibdo? Oh. Oh, that must have been all of them. No, we've already been around the house. Alright, let's go and get this water on. Yeah, just checking around the tree. Wait a minute. The other Poe brother should be in here. What? One of them's flat and the other one's sharp. Yeah, there he is. I always thought this sets him off more because, like, didn't the brother steal it? There's a way to permanently kill those things, and it's just escaping my mind right now. And what about that is not unsettling compared to the rest of Majora's Mask? This area is just always so freaky. Thanks, Greg. That was interesting too. The ruins of Ikana Castle. There's nothing down there, is there? Let's find out. No. We gotta have a little, a lot of little secret rooms in Zelda games. Nah, I'm forgetting something here. Nah, there should be a little thing that plays when she comes out. I always thought she went up to the well. Oh, so he does come back. And there's the Poe sisters from the first game. Oh, alright, so you want me to... Yeah, fair enough. Oh, we can have a triple threat, we can have a fatal four-way. What the fuck? Yeah, get a bit of that gilded sword in ya. there's still one more after this, so... Now, does this do silly buggers like the Forest Temple? Yeah, it does. Yeah, one of them does a quick twirl. Oh, that was a bit of a close shave. Oh, well there you go then. Okay, hold up. That was the Spirit House. And kill the 4 post-sisters in 3 minutes, yep. Okay, this one. Alright, so we have a bit of a fetch quest going on here. We got some pieces of heart. Now, some of these I believe we've already got. Alright, so... Okay, one of them is the heart piece inside of Lulu's room. So, we'll do this collectathon now. So, I think a lot of this tonight is going to be fetching these things before we go into Stone Tower. I'd like to have everything, the groundwork laid down so Stone Tower can be the very next stream. Yeah, we need to go back to Clocktown. At least now we can just warp back to Ikana Canyon. Don't need that ghoulish fucking mask anymore. Alright, first things first, we need the Moon's Tear. We gotta collect these deeds. And I noticed that Anju's grandmother has a portion in this chapter as well. I believe we collect the All-Night Mask. Oh god, it's been a while, wasn't it? I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No. 1, 4, 3, 5, 2. Alright. I don't think I've put this code in like fucking forever. Like 1, 3, 4. Yeah, alright. 1, 3, 4, 2, 5. Yeah, that's what I said. I always wondered if there was a way to increase the hop count for the Deku form, but why would there be? Because Link doesn't need to dive in this. He's got the Zora form to do all of that for him, so having like a silver scale and a gold scale and all of that just seems sort of silly. I'd imagine that was the reason probably why. And I tie that into the hop because it's the same thing when you used to dive in Ocarina. For the All-Night Mask to appear, you need to stop Sakon on that first night. Now, we've seen this little clip a couple of times in this playthrough. Yeah, then we warp over to the swamp. I always thought there was a catch to getting the title deed, because he never... I don't think I spoke to him in the Deku form. I think that's what triggers it. Oh. Oh, that's a straight to Southern Swamp. No, it's not. It's back to Clocktown first and get the title deed. I've always admired that about that Deku Scrub. I've mentioned this on a previous stream. He's just sitting up there idling this entire time, waiting for someone to go near this flower just so he could complain about it. It's this kind of thing that pisses me off with Nintendo. The fact that this is probably the 6th time we've seen this. And there's no way to skip it. Like, we've already bought the game, guys. I actually thought there was something unique about this yellow flower. No, it won't be Woodfall, it'll be Southern Swamp. This one, I'm fairly certain, yeah, we've already got the thing here. Yeah, so it's the form you speak to him in. If you speak to this one as the Deku Scrub, he won't prompt you for the deed. I've often wondered if it was the same guy or not. Like, that's the same one that you gave the Moon's Tear to. And you just keep running into him throughout the game. Now, Mountain Village, or... yeah, Mountain Village. And we still need to round up a couple of things. Hang on, is he wearing the... Yeah, alright, so the mask is back. Alright, whatever. It doesn't all fit together perfectly. And now Goron Village is where we need to go next. But you need to speak to him as the Deku Scrub. Fairly certain it's this way, isn't it? Yeah, Goron Village. Yeah, they're totally invulnerable when they pop up. Yeah. So you can't just run up and cheap shot them when they're howling. There he is. Go back home and do business where... See, because there's nothing... I'm convinced, my theory is sound, that they're all the same guy. They're not different business scrubs. They're all... That is the same one from Clocktown. The mountain title deed. Is there a final item for this? The ocean title. Where does that go? Oh, yeah, there'll be one in the canyon. Somewhere. You've assembled a new heart container. Yeah, we're filling them in. And sort of Zora Cape. That's easy done. No. I always thought those mini saves were they were only in effect when you struck the eagle statue for the first time. I didn't think you could do it again. It's not the best save system in the world anyway. It's always better to just reset time. Alright, this is the door. Yeah, alright, so I don't know who said speak to him as a Deku makes it work. Talk to him as a Goron. Yeah, come on. We got to be able to get the final title deed as well. And that's the only walk point in Ikana Canyon. Or is there one in Stone Tower? They usually have two. Like Southern Swamp, Woodfall, Snowhead, Mountain Village, Great Bay, and fucking what's it called? Zora's Cape. Come on, Link, put a bit of effort into it. Jump up there and haul your ass up. So Sakon hasn't attempted to mug the lady yet. You're from the ocean, aren't you? Selling blue potions. Which, what, that's health and magic, I'm fairly certain. Oh, that's why they coincided this with the Anju Cafe, Anju's grandmother thing. The nut brown beauty awaits. Because you need 500 rupees to get the all-night mask. So what, that's just under half of what you need. Return to the actual observatory, either use the bonus force or enter using the Deku flower in Terminal Field. Once you get there, look through the top in this time, look at the left one, this from Eagle. Look down a bit to see the right of the tree, a little lower. Left you'll see a hole in the ground. Oh, really? How was anyone supposed to know that that was going to happen? Like, I mean, I'm very curious to see if this one's real. Okay, so back to Clocktown. Okay, so the Deku Scrub from the very beginning of this whole saga, apparently, is going to be out in Termina Field, and he's going to land into a grotto, but what you need to do is go back to the telescope and keep an eye out for him. I wonder if there's a cutoff on the time of that, because it's almost the first night. Now, where was the Deku flower? It was on the other side, I think. And it's a one-way trip, yeah. Of course, you can always plan magic thing, but who's gonna have that, you know? Like, that's an item you only really have in stock when you're in one of the spider houses. I wonder if Ikana Canyon has one of those. I can't remember. Oh, there he is. There he goes. And I'm pretty sure... Oh, who's that? I don't remember that. One of the Skulltula guys is there. Yeah, alright, I'm pretty sure he's in there now. I've got no idea why he's there, unless that's just a... Oh, and we can't get out of here through there. We'll saw back to Clocktown and then we'll just run out there and see what's going on. What? And you can't warp out of here. Oh, just these dumb little restrictions. What's the excuse now? No, go to Milk Road. The Keaton mask, I can't remember what the red tape around the Keaton mask is. Oh, there's some event that triggers it. Oh, that's the Gorman's racetrack. This is what we want. Alright, haul ass. Yeah, so the dancer's not there anymore. I wonder if that was just a screw up in the emulation or whatever. Alright, well that's clearly not it. Hang on, is he there? Yeah, alright, I must have done something wrong, unless this wasn't the grotto that he goes to. Yeah, alright, I might have to do that one again. I certainly hope you don't have to gather all of the land title deeds again, because that's going to be a pain in the ass. Nah, but he's definitely not there. This is where he's supposed to be. But anyway, we got to get ready to stop Sakon, the all-night mask. I really hope you don't have to do the entire trading sequence again just for that. That's, maybe now that it's the first night, go down there. Nah, there must have been something that I screwed up. Anyway, we'll try that one again. We'll do the all-night mask first. fact that that's a fucking... The fact that that's a heart piece tied into that, I'm gonna have to do that tonight, otherwise I'll forget all about it. It's I don't remember the dog squealing like that ever before. Oh, we got the hook shot. We can get those 60 rupees as well. There'll be some stupid catch to this, as there always is. Like, you have to actually watch him go into it. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it is anyway. But just for my own peace of mind, before we do the complete reset again... Oh, so that does work. The Song of Storms can make the magic beans grow. Okay, there he is. Where the hell did he go? Right. We definitely saw him go in there. Motherfucker better be in there now. Oh, what are you doing? This is my secret storage unit. It's a problem if you come in here without my permission. Which, yeah, I remember in an earlier stream I was ranting about this. Like, why would they put something like this in this game? There's nothing in here. I'll sell you a piece of heart if you just keep this place a secret. Yeah. So that's what, how much is, like, that's like 80% of the profit that we got for doing the trading sequence. It's not that I don't believe you, but just to be safe, I'm moving storage. You hurry up and get out too. Oh, and Nintendo... I wonder if there's a Deku Flower actually there. Makes you watch this guy leave a fucking grotto. No. No, there's not. I didn't think there was. They're just playing silly buggers now. I do want to catch some of these bugs though, because there's something I want to try. There's that. I might have already done this. I'm not too sure. So let's just go and have a look. That's quite the task for 15 rupees. Yeah, well, we're going to need the coin to do it anyway, and I don't really want to do a trip through the bank. Yeah, the transformation masks really should have been permanently mapped to the D-pad. I do like some of the fan mods that do things like that. And like the 3DS versions, like have that permanent touchpad, touchscreen slot for the ocarina and a few other little bits and bobs, but it's, I don't know, it could still use a little bit of work when you've only got 3 mappable buttons, but there's 9 items on hand that you need immediate access to. Yeah, it's a bit clunky sometimes. Yeah, with the hook shot, we can actually get that. And then we might speed time back up. I'm pretty sure this is 60, isn't it? Oh, 20, oh, I could have sworn that was the... Oh, no, the one on top of the tower is 60. Alright. A piece of heart, the all-night mask. If I go to Anju's grandmother, I'm pretty sure she'll take me as far as the next morning, and by then it's going to be too late, so... that was actually a really nice change that they made in the 3DS version, that you could choose which day and which exact time the double Song of Time would take you. I'm pretty sure that red ruby only drops if you manage to destroy all the plants in one go. Okay, so Sakon should be at the playground. Yeah, he's there. Actually, that'll do it pretty easily. Just rinse and repeat that while we're waiting for the old lady to get robbed. Okay. I was meant to look into that, just how long is an hour in game time. Isn't it like 2 minutes, I think? No, it'd be shorter than that. Alright, 400. Here's 400. Alright, this is probably going to be the last one we have time for before... Okay, so Sakon should... Yeah, and the other thing as well is that don't shoot Sakon with an arrow, and I'm pretty sure the hook shot as well will detonate the bomb bags. Although I don't think the bomb bags blowing up stops the all-night mask from being at the curiosity shop on the final night. I love, like, this guard's working hard for his wages, isn't he? Yeah, you really had him on the ropes there, mate. Yeah, collect rupees while you're waiting and then save her from Sakon. After that, fast forward all the way to the final night. Yeah, well, we still need a little bit of extra coin. We need a bit of pocket money. Not too much. One more trip will do it. And the all-night mask, what? It only serves one purpose. It keeps you awake so you can listen to Anju's grandmother. You can listen to all of the story. So Link doesn't black out during that. So you can study the lore and all that sort of shit. I don't do lore. Just a good control stick and a couple of buttons. That's all we need. That's all we need. Curiosity shop is West Clocktown. I'm pretty sure it has those Camaro girls still dancing, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, so what? If you have the all-night mask, you can listen to Anju's complete story. You get half a heart container out of it, because she'll give you 2 pieces. Why does it have to be night on the final day? Because the curiosity shop only opens at night. See, there's always a catch, like, because I thought going into Stone Tower Temple, it might be an idea to get the Shadow Romanai drink. But the problem with that is you sacrifice a day and a half waiting for the milk bar to open so you can actually get it. I don't know if you got membership you can get it any sooner than that. But it's at least 10 PM on the first night, I believe. Alright. I always like the amalgamation of the clock tower, how it was... It's a lighthouse beacon as well. Oh, speaking of the devil, we're actually going to the milk bar for the final few pieces of heart tonight. I'm pretty sure we got the, yeah, we got it. Yeah, does anyone else feel that? That's an impact tremor is what it is. Alright, 10 PM it opens up and then we're going to have to reset time. Yeah, the worst kept secret that the milk bar is actually a pub. Alright. Come on. Yeah, the Kamaro dancers don't dance on the final night because they've evacuated already, haven't they? I mean, you gotta hand it to the twister that runs the curiosity shop. I mean, the world is literally ending around him. And, he's staying on the grind. There we go. I was fully expecting to come up here and the all-night mask wouldn't be there. There'd be some other bullshit. Because I've done something wrong. When you put it on, you can try to fall asleep, but you won't be able to. Pretty creepy, huh? That's probably why it's 500 rupees, because this is his last big payday before the world ends. You bought a weird mask. I wonder if there's anything else you can sell him that's not the big Poe from the Ikana graveyard. Okay, reset the 3-day cycle, head over to the Stockpot Inn, which opens at 8. But if you don't want to wait, you can sneak in through the roof. Like, that's the whole reason the hotel is 2 stories, right? That's one thing that needs to be mentioned about Majora's Mask. The whole, I love the mask, I love the culture, I love all this, and I love the abilities each of the masks gives you. Well, there's only really a handful of these things that actually do anything. It does look pretty cool. Most of them only have one throwaway use, like the Bremen mask. There's no reason to use that ever again after you get the bunny hood with it. Yeah, Anju's grandmother, pure nightmare fuel. There's a reason why they dust her off for some of the creepypastas. Bullseye, there's one. The 4 giants. Now, this is morning on the first day, right? The 4 giant story uses up a whole day cycle, so this is gonna need a complete 3-day cycle reset right then and there. It's interesting that the Skull Kid is actually in this artwork. What is it? It's I don't know, isn't it, for the second one? Yeah. A little something for the old sweet tooth. Okay. Next, go to the bar and you'll need the Roman Eye Master enter on the first or second nights. Yeah, alright, that's easy done. In fact, I don't even think we have Madame Aroma added to the scrapbook yet. The Bomber Notebook. We haven't attempted any part of the Anju and Cafe side quest. Alright, we gotta wear this stupid thing on our head. It says first or second night, so I sure as hell hope that that's the case. Why is it always 10 PM for these things? Yeah, when you're in the PM, you can't get any more stories out of her. The effort to actually get over to her to get her to fast forward you 2 hours is... Oh. Yeah, see, like, Gorman wasn't even added into the notebook yet. Actually, can we go into this thing and just stay in there waiting for it? Yeah. Okay, but Toto was supposed to be in here. Where is he? I tell you, Terminal loves their exclusivity on things. Like, you've got Deku scrubs that only sell to specific races in Termina. You've got this bloke who runs a bar that just completely cuts people out unless they're members. What else is there? You got the Bomber youth group that says no scrubs. It's just interesting just how hostile the peoples are to each other in this, even in their own like petty schoolyard ways. It's quite interesting that that Termina has those social problems. I don't think Hyrule ever had them. Like, I'm sure some depictions of it that they had that sort of thing going on, but I don't remember there being a lot of hatred between each other in Ocarina of Time. With the exception of the Gerudos and the Carpenters, I can't think of anything, but that's just because they hate men. Yeah, you know, to each their own. I mean, if the Scrubs can do it, why can't they? Yeah, time to go and get drunk, eh? I like how in this one, I mean, they recycled Gorman a couple of times. What was his name in Ocarina? Ingo, I think. I like that the main troop leader wears the upper class posh style that he had when Ganondorf gave him Lon Lon Ranch in Ocarina. Oh, oh, thank God for that. Alright. Yeah, alright. Play your Ocarina like this. Toto. Okay, you play the drums, go stand at the rear left of the spotlight. If this is a theme from another Zelda game, I can't remember what it is. If the Fierce Deity Mask had an instrument, what instrument would it be? Oof, big man. I'm pretty sure Ballad of the Windfish is in the credits somewhere, isn't it? Oh shit, what am I doing? Yeah, there we go. I gotta be honest, it was always the Deku pipes that did it for me. I love the jazz. Yeah, Ballad of the Windfish. Yeah, alright, so I did know it. That's a song that members of the previous generation of the Indiegogos made famous. I only share business because I heard this song at the carnival a time long ago. By doing performances, I thought maybe I'd get to meet the singers of that song. And when you heard singing, must have been the original Lulu, mother of the current lead singer, who's also named Lulu. Oh, well, thanks for clearing up that in case there was any confusion. We got two characters with the same name. I remember Miracle Man always thought that was a no-no. Yeah, the indie no-nos. So her daughter is singing now. Is that so? I'd like to hear that. I'm sorry I booed you. Please take my mask. You got the circus leader's mask. This mask looks so sad. It could put a tear into a demon's eye. While it's pretty worthless in the 64 version of the game. Yeah, it is, because what? The only thing it does is keep the other Gormons away from you, but that part is already done, because you've got the Roman Eye Mask already. Like, this thing is fucking worthless in this game. Oh, with the exception of getting the Fierce Deity Mask. Yeah. But apart from that, no, this thing serves no purpose whatsoever. There's an empty bottle to obtain, but that's the 3DS version only. And then that's pretty much it, I believe. So what did we get? Yep. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, we got all those. About 10 more heart pieces or so, give or take. We get one complete heart container from Stone Tower, so about 10 of these. Yeah, it's starting to line up. Alrighty. The Well and Ikana Castle. Yeah, alright, so we've already done a good portion of this. I'm willing to bet you trying to teleport out of here is not going to work, so we'll just walk out and then do it. We might do up until the Gibdo mask and then we'll call it a night. Oh, hang on, we might have to... Yeah, we'll grab the Gibdo mask first. But to do that, we have to play the song for Sharp again. Because the water from the well is just from the cavern. That's not something that stays in effect. In fact, nothing is. Like the giant Goron that keeps you out of Stonehead, like that never stays that way. Whereas if we get the Gibdo mask now, we won't have to deal with this again. I don't want to put this jackass away like the next 3 streams that we do on Majora's Mask. We'll wrap up the Gibdo mask now. Yeah, and I don't really want to sit through this. Again, it's another one of those unskippable cutscenes, no matter how many times you do it. I think that is so fucking annoying. Why do... there's a bit of a trend emerging here with these earlier Zelda games. Why do characters speak more when they're dead or dying than what they do when they're alive? Like, what about, like, Damani, the Goron that you have to play the Song of Healing for? He's dead for the entirety that you know him, and just yap, 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 fucking yap every single time. No, I don't think we really need to do that. Inside rundown, and suddenly a half. Or you can use the blast mask. Now I don't know if this is true or not, but Alright, so she comes out... Ooh, far enough. I always thought there was a catch to this, though. What the fuck am I forgetting? Yeah, I'm not seeing this here, Lloyd. This fucking blast mask shit. Nah, well, whatever it is, this whole using the blast mask, that's definitely not fucking happening. I don't really want to be up all night screwing around trying to do this. I thought it had something to do... She would come up here, I always thought. How much fucking further back do you want to get? Or leave the... Nah, look, that's not happening, gents. Unless that's something that works in the 3DS version. But I'm not seeing it here, Lloyd. Oh, shit. Alright, so... Alright, now let's see this. What's the secret? Oh. Oh shit. Let's kill him. Get out of the way, little girl. Don't interfere. You're kidding me. That actually kicks you out. Oh, I didn't know that. I always thought... I know you've got to play the Song of Healing. I was just checking something else out. I'm discovering more about this game 26 years on. This has got to be the only instance of the Song of Healing being used in this game, not to soothe a fallen soul, but actually save someone who's still alive. What's all this freaky shit you've got in here? It's like warding. Oh, there's the Garo. Alright, so this bloke has been doing a little bit of research into this. You're so insensitive. You were the one who told me to fucking break into the house, Tattle. Yeah. Alright. You'll discover Pamela's father. Yep, alright. That's plenty. So straight up, we need to reset the time anyway. And then we'll need to get the bare necessities. And then we'll do Beneath the Well. But it was about time to lay down a hard save. So that wasn't too bad. We've got quite a lot of the heart pieces tonight. How many was that? That was like at least 6, I think. Or it might have been 6 right on the dot. There was 2 scrubs. The 2 from Anju. The 1 from the... Actually, there was 3 from the scrubs. And there was the... Poe Sisters one, so those are the 6 that I can think of. So that's 6 heart pieces tonight. That's not too bad. Actually, no, that's fine. I still haven't figured out why it does that. It always opens up the menu twice sometimes. Yeah, this guy's been keeping it busy. Anyway, so... That's not a bad effort for tonight, I don't think. Yeah, so we got Beneath the Well next time. So that caps us off with Pamela's father. We can scroll down. Yep, so 42. Yeah, that sounds about right. We're doing pretty good at the moment. So, enemies Gibdo, Wallmaster. So we're going to be achieving the Mirror Shield, which has a freaky looking design on it as is. If you look at the mask just over the Happy Mask Salesman's shoulder, inside of the clock tower, you can see that same design that's on the Mirror Shield. Make of that what you will. There's a couple of items we need to pick up off our shopping list. It's good that they make a mention of what's 3D version only. So yeah, we'll need a powder keg, blue potion. Completely unnecessary, just leads to rupees. Milk, fish, 10 bombs, 10 Deku nuts, and 5 magic beans. Yeah, like we can do all of that. First, walk to Clock Town, sink pool, the Zora's Mask, and open the chest for 20 rupees. Swipe the nearby fish in the bottle. Yeah, so we got a little bit more of a fetch quest happening, and then we can get into the meat and potatoes of it and go after the well. I remember the well being a little bit annoying, but it's sort of like the mini dungeon. It's another mini dungeon. Like I think both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask had 2 mini dungeons. Ocarina of Time might have had 3 actually. It had the well with young Link. It had Gerudo's Fortress. No, Gerudo's Fortress. I think Gerudo sounds better. Gerudo's Fortress and Ice Cavern. Like, I think Ocarina of Time had 3 of them. But I suppose depending on who you ask about mini dungeons. So, and what does this one have? It has the Pirate Fortress. It's got the well. It might have one more, or it might just be those 2. So yeah, we have a few items on our shopping list to start the next stream, and then we can start putting some nails in this coffin. We're doing pretty good. We might make a Zelda game, 100%ing a Zelda game, something in the background while we're working away on other things. But so far, so good. After Beneath the Well, I don't know if there's any, yeah, then we're to Ikana Castle. So this might even, yeah, this might even be, like the prep work to get into Stone Tower. Yeah, so Stone Tower is still a ways away yet. I thought we would get up to it tonight, but there's just been a bit too much going on. We've almost got all the masks as well by that point. So the next stream is going to be pretty much the mini dungeon and all of the baggage that comes with it. We still got to do that, the Ikana Castle and that kind of thing. So, but anyway, Stone Tower Temple, we should be, by the end of the next stream, we should be up to that. If not, we will complete Stone Tower Temple on the next one. But yeah, no, we're doing pretty good. But anyway, we'll wrap it up there tonight before it gets too late. I hope everyone stays out of trouble, and we'll be seeing you again on the next one. Take it easy, guys.